that later tonight. And here's the tip, the home opener for the Wolfpack here in Raleigh. NC State gets the basketball. And Khamil Pierre, the Vanderbilt transfer, anchors this attack. Two double-double.
Go ahead, Kai.
Penetrate and dish. They're going to have to sink in on that help side defender, as you see right here, till the trigger.
Sarah Talon off the pick. Here's a kick out. Another three for Sane and an air ball. Look at that block from Traeger. The sophomore anchoring this Wolfpack defense. Wes Moore challenges defense to be better on this end after a loss to USC Sunday. And Pierre, a quick layup. He'll be explosive at the guard position. Wes Moore noted we need more ball movement after that disappointing fourth quarter loss against the Trojans in Charlotte. That forward duo combined to score 30 points on Friday against St. Joe's. Here's Smith. There's the long range. First triple for the Black Bears.
Letting her have that time of distance to come get you.
There's Kaishi Lunin, top 75 recruit among freshmen. Beautiful back cut. And how about that movement to Blauenfeld? Elite ball movement. Samuels off on the three. Traeger, big rebound. Traeger dancing in the lane, no good. Pierre's third chance is in. Top 100 freshman in the country finds Devin Quigley, her first minutes. Cox in the paint. Taking bodies down low. Nice move in the paint. Best player this summer, according to Coach Vashon. Leaning on her senior point guard in this low-scoring game. Wide open. There you go.
That was a miscommunication there.
Affecting that shot. Traeger. Nice look. Cox there. Good post-to-post pass. Good ball movement. Blauenfeld's three. Gruber the board. Fourth chance in.
Maine taking their time. Every possession you see them get set up, run their five out, their handoffs.
Talon, great movement, and she finishes.
We know you can score. Be where you're supposed to be in position and make sure you're there for your teammates.
Here's Smith challenging the defense. Got away with some contact there. But the guards are still active. Back into Traeger. 1v3. There you go. Until the Traeger out of the timeout. But have come back and played for their home state. A lot of home pride in the state of Maine for this program. Quigley goes to the bucket quickly. Jernigan with the handles in her home debut. Jones clears traffic. Zoe Brooks gets to the bucket, and that's where NC State's so dangerous with the ball movement. Zoe's an instant creator with the ball in her hands. And count it. Three-point play for Zoe Brooks.
You see Zoe hits her with that shifty crossover, the step through, and straight up to the bucket.
One of the things I've really liked about Zoe's leadership so far this season.
Talon is deflected. Traeger gets a block. And Addie Smith, rough day shooting so far, 1 of 12. Well, that's pretty quick offense for Zam Jones. Amaya Donaldson's just coming to the game for Maine. Here she is. This ball movement, Blauenfeld three. The second time it's worked. Big triple. A slow first half for the Black Bears. Now on this end guarding Caden Samuels. Good dish. And Pierre, that's a nice bucket out of the halftime break. Here's Pierre. Tough floater. That's in her bag too.
And that's that third Nowitzki fadeaway that I would have liked to see in the first quarter.
So Pierre, 5 rebounds short of her third straight double-double. Transfer over from Vanderbilt. Here's the three for Sane. There's a nice start from deep.
I think it's a good balance on the front court, and then also seeing it on the back court too. When she's pushing it in transition,
where all 5 could score. That's where the Wolfpack could be when this team gets to March. Jones gets inside, and that movement sets up Zam Jones.
You saw it right there. They moved the ball a lot quicker.
Zam Jones says, I got it. Quick drive. Well, that's how you get the offense going in transition. Samuels drives. Here's Jones. Collier the board. Well, that's a zone breaker on the offensive glass. Deep three. That's catch and shoot range for Kalia Sane. Addie Smith gets a new matchup. Well, that's more in her bag now to an 18-point game. It's 25-13 in her debut against St. Joe's. Brooks against three. creativity to a 10. This building's ready to explode in Reynolds. Pierre helps do it. Timeout Maine.
It's going to be a great finish by Pierre to give the Wolfpack a 44-22 lead here late in the third quarter.
Jones, no look dish. Collier, the beneficiary. Donaldson's eyes. She's surveying the court, looking for a back cut, an angle to create space. And then the deep three is the cure. Gruber inside, count it! Nice finish for Lizzie Gruber, sending us to timeout. First home game for the Pack. Second road game for Maine. Neither team in rhythm yet. Jones changes that with a three and points to the crowd. Just the second three of the game for the Wolfpack. Blauenfeld, great drive down the quarter.
Gonna have to pick your spots with her until she sort of gets back into game shape, but it's good to see her back on the floor.
Here's a Wu active defensively. Great move by Smith. And a turnover. So Esther Blauenfeld pushes tempo. That's a beautiful transition layup.
They've extended the lead, and that's going to be a challenge for this group to really keep the intensity up.
Even back to the days of Diamond Johnson, 6th player of the year for the Pack. They've always had weapons off the bench.
It's a good question. You just saw Quigley there. She's got a little bit more experience, but I still think Lunan might have a higher ceiling. Probably one of those two between Quigley and Lunan, depending on the game.
There's the ball in Cox's hands. Good ball movement. A Wu down low, and the bench is rolling here in this fourth quarter. Maine hits that three, 5th triple for the Black Bears. Quigley in the paint. A Wu muscling. Blocked by Gruber. This year's league, what Toby Fournier has done in the first week, averaging 25 a night for Duke. Very impressive. Brooks the same. Hits the three. Smith's on an island. She's shooting 3 of 21 tonight. Perfect pass. This offense runs through Addie Smith.
I know she's struggled tonight, but I still see the talent in her and why she's a former America East Player of the Year with a chance to do it again as a 5th-year senior.
Just her second game back from a season-ending ACL tear. Blauenfeld runs the lane, and here comes Maine within 18.
Wu was a little upset with that call, but even if you don't get the call, you still have to run back and support your teammates on defense.
Good pass, back.
You know, being in your hometown, but having all the family and friends that are there to come support you.
The arena is known as the Pit. It is an electric atmosphere out there in Orono, Maine. It's winning basketball games. They're so important.
Coach Vashon talked about it's a winning culture, and great three right there by Blauenfeld.
You can sort of hear the groans and the moans from this crowd. They want to see the Wolfpack explode. It's 23 straight home wins. Pierre adds some jolt late in the fourth.
You can hear Coach Moore coaching Adelaide through the whole defense, making sure she's in the right spot.
Here's Jernigan, who was a 2,000-point scorer at Bishop McGuinness High School here in a huge competition, big battle. Horned Frogs, the favorites in the Big 12 this year, along with Iowa State. And Smith, back-to-back jumpers. The rest of us in the gym get the letter H watching that shot. A sideways three off the bench. Now some transition buckets. Jernigan gets on the board for the first time.
And what you see here, Lunan gets the outlet out to Jernigan. Jernigan sees that one-on-one. She is a lefty, so she wants to get back to that sweet spot and finishes with the lay.
Her contributor for her home state, Maddie Fitzpatrick, the true freshman. There's some good looks here in the fourth quarter for Maine. 20 points in the final quarter. Top 10 Wolfpack defend home court. That's a 24th straight home victory for Wes Moore's club, and a good battle with one of the favorites in the America East, the Maine Black Bears.